Hi everybody, and welcome to the shed again. I've got my Magna in the shed at the moment. It's a 2002 model. It's got 266,000 kilometres on the clock. And I'm going to try and fix a problem that I've just had with some wind noise on the rear door on the passenger side. I did the one on the driver's side just recently, and I'll just compare, if you can see, maybe see the gap in behind the window there, how much that window sits into the rubber. And we'll go around to the other side and have a look at it. So we'll show a little comparison there. Look at the back window here. You might be able to see it. It doesn't quite sit into the rubber just as much. Now these doors have two little plastic lugs on the bottom of the windows that helps pull the window in to the rubber as it goes up the top. And we can see just down in there, just right there, there's the back of one clip. And if I look at the other clip, and the back of it is not there, it's broken off. It's fairly common with these. After a little while, plastics break. Now, I just felt around in here before. I've got this panel already off. I did that because, you know, a lot of people know how to take that off. But there's the broken piece off there. Okay, and it's supposed to look like that there. Now, the little difficulty is, just temporarily put in a window switch there so I can run the window down. We'll have a look at this. There's one there, easy to get to, no worries. But the one that's broken off, just happened to be on the other side as well, is right up underneath that part of the window regulator. So I've got to take that window regulator off. So I've got to unbolt that one and bolt in here as well to get the window off the regulator. And I'm also going to take this foam block out so I can drop the window down. So I'm going to I'll wind that back up a bit. I can't work with two hands, don't have a tripod at the moment. So I'm going to get that foam block out. That just pulls out. The reason why I take that out is just gives us more room to mess with the window. Okay, I'll drop the window down again. And I'm just going to turn the camera off while I get these two bolts on and pull the glass out of the way so I can get that part of the job done as well. Okay, so we're back, and I've just unbolted that window regulator from the window, and I've lifted the window and just dropped it down a bit. Just be careful if you've got window tinting, window film on like these windows have. If you were to scratch up on some metal part, you're going to scratch your window film, so be careful of that. I'll just move that window regulator out of the way. Let's see if we can go that way, just a little bit there, so I can get access to that. They're all nuts that are on there at 10mm, and it's a 10mm here. Good to take note of the angle that that's on, because when we put the replacement in, we want to put it in on the same angle as well. Okay, so we'll just see if we can undo some of that. I'll probably have to turn the camera back off. Here we go. Comes undone pretty easy. There's a little round type nut behind that holds that on. I'll turn the camera off and I'll show you when I've got it done. So there you go, I've got that out. Now notice there's that metal type washer with a bolt thread through it for the bolt, and there's that plastic piece there. So that goes up under the glass in like that. So when you put it back in, don't forget that plastic piece, because you're likely to break your window if you do forget it. Okay, pretty simple though. So I'll go and put that on, and I'll tighten it up. I'll just have to turn that camera off again. So there it is there in position. I've got it on the same angle, and I've hand tightened that at the moment using my extension bar there. Just going to change the direction of that, so it's actually doing up instead of undoing. Once it's paying. There you go. Alright, so there you go, and just going to tighten that up. If you look what I'm doing, not doing that real tight at all. I don't want to break my window glass, but firm enough that it's not going to come undone. Okay, in a minute what I'm going to do is actually I'll just wind that down now a little bit. I'll wind that down. Oops, careful. And I'll have to wind that down so I can bolt the window on. But I just want to show you something. I made a mistake with my last one. If we can see way down just in there, there's a plastic guide that's on the window, and there's a track back in there, and that's the track there, but there's a flat, the track goes back that way, just flat there, and that plastic guide that's down there for the window has to run There it is there. It has to run on that track. I bolted my window on last week without that and it made all sorts of horrible noises. Like it didn't break anything. But if you're pretty careful, there's no chance of breaking anything here. So I'm just going to get that back on the track and I'll bolt it back up and I'll show you how that works. So I've just got that track back on down there. The little plastic part of that guide is on either side of that flat piece of metal I was talking about. And I've just got to put those two nuts back into place. So I kept them in a really safe position on the floor, so I didn't kick them anywhere. I could have done, hey. Do that up and get that one in there done. I could wind the window down a little bit. Oh, the window, I've got the window mechanism, the regulator around all the way down at the moment. So it's in the bottom position, and I'm just going to tighten that up. Okay. And that one as well. So just doing that by hand at the moment. A little bit of just light extension that. I'm just going to check that that operates well without making a horrible noise. Look at that, lovely. Alrighto, let's get the rest of that done. Just tighten that up. And that one too. So once again, I've just held that my hand there like that. You want them tight so they don't let go. Those they're already factory clamped into place, so you can go reasonably tight. But yeah, once again, it's only a 10mm bolt, so don't over tension it there. Okay, I need to lift that out of the way, and I'll put that foam block back in. That's it. It sits there like that. That's just to support the window when it's down, that's all. So that's how it goes. All into place. Wind that back up. And let's have a look, see how that closes now, what sort of gap we've got. And now we can see that that glass is actually pulled in better on that rubber there. Even sounds better when it closes. And we can see at the top, just in the top there's the piece of plastic now, pull over that, just as the back one is. So let's have a look at that, how it works, how it goes, pull that back out, so down, no horrible noises, back up, and as it comes up, we can see that window pops back into place. Okay, so that's it from there. All you need to do is put your door liner on, and fix the plastic back in place to keep the moisture outside inside of the car, and that's it. No more wind noise in the window. Okay, so I thought I'd just tell you one other thing is, you will notice that when you fix the window back up better, this part of the seal, or the felt seal, will end up sticking out a little bit. Now, I did the other one about a week ago, and no wind noise anymore, and that's pretty much settled back in on the other side. So all good. Door liners back together, all lovely, and window goes down, window goes up. You can see it jump over as it closes there. That's because it's got the new part back in there, and the window pulled in nice and tight into the track there. So I guarantee that will make sure that I've got no annoying wind noise anymore. One of my pet hates, wind noise and rattles. Thank you. Bye.